What's the deal? What is the deal? Everybody, a most splendiferous move has been made. And I'm here to share it with you, as I always do. But I would be remiss without saying, let's start this podcast. Yo, what it is. Oh my God. Yo, I come back on the air today, shit starts happening. Now, I'm not saying it has anything to do with me, but my Lord, man, Marcus Peters is reportedly a Raider. Now, I know there's a lot of people who are excited and hyped about this. You know what, man? I'm excited and hyped too, right? There's a few reasons we're going to get into it, man. We're going to jump into it. Y'all, I know the nation is hyped up. It's town business. You know what I'm saying? We got to wait till we get over 100 in the room, get wasted with your brother, wasted, tell a friend and tell a friend. Now, if you are over down the dial on Twitter and you want to come on over and participate in the Madcap Fund, come on over to Wasted Talent at Raiders. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering, y'all. I'm tired, but I'm going to be honest with you. I am hyped, yo. Come on down here. Join in the fun. We're on YouTube at Wasted Talent Raiders. But let's give my shout outs and salutations. The great and powerful Gorwell Webster. Always first, never last. Good afternoon, Wasted. My brother, good afternoon. Raider Primos. Nate and the boys over there, man. Salute, Wasted. How you feeling, bro? About the Peters signing? What does this do? Not just for the defense, but for the corner room. It does wonders, man. And I'm going to tell you why. It removes some obstacles in the evaluation of the job that this coaching staff is doing. It removes obstacles out of the way of a lot of the youngins, because a lot of the youngins that are on this roster, they need that veteran tutelage, bro. That veteran tutelage is super, super, super important, man. A lot of times people forget about, go, and I don't want to go back, we want to go forward, but like guys like Alex Leatherwood. Alex Leatherwood was kind of thrown to the wolves, man, because the vets that he could have been surrounded by were not there because of injuries. He had to kind of learn on his own, and that's a bad thing in the National Football League. If you learning on your own, a lot of times you learning wrong. My guy, Louis Garcia, what up, Wasted? Signed 24 on the 24th. It was just meant to be. It's just going to be a dogfight at that corner spot. So cheer up, bro. I am cheered up, man. I'm ready to roll. We got over 138 in the room. Get wasted with your brother. Wasted. Tell a friend and tell a friend. And y'all know what y'all got to do when y'all come in here, man. It is happy hour. Pay your bar tab like your life depended on it. Fitzy, hell yes. What's good, Wasted? What's good, Rated Nation? My dog, Fitzy. Shout out to my guy, John. Hug. What's up? Hype for this pick. Solid veteran, fully healed from last year, and impressed the staff at the workout today. Let's fucking go, man. Man, I just got this video. I just cursed in the first 2 minutes, but I gotta stop cussing so damn much, man. My guy, Isaiah Randolph, Austin Ogbar. My guy, Natty Nate, what it is. Natty Nate, what it is. Mark, Pride and Purpose. R for life. What's up, Wasted? What's up, my guy? Where you been, man? Said Charles Woodson 2.0. Let's go. I don't know about all that, man. Come on now. Watch your mouth, bro. That's the GOAT. Chuck we talking about here. Shout out to Woodson Whiskey. Nightmare Raider Podcast. Waste your diamond sword coming to Equinox is indeed upon us. You already know. My guys, man. My guy, Amazing Blue. What up, man? Maul, what up? Damn, man. Everybody in the place. Raider Junkie Cisco in the place to be, man. Oh, yo, Orlando Padilla, Hot Beavers, Black Sheep, stay focused. Where the hell you been, Stay? What up, man? No hate, but hope he does great. Don't make us look bad, Holmes. Nation. All right, now. Toon Raider, KT Raider, Tom Jans, my guy, Sean Johnson. What it is. Salute, Wasted. Marcus Peters just brought a serious veteran president to camp. Secondary going to be seriously competitive, and that's all you can ask for. That's what we want, right? We got almost 170 in the room. Abstract Raider, Raider Mark, Linnell, High Stakes, Walker, where have you been? You were in timeout, Linnell. Where you been, bro? You've been missed down here. Brandon the Ruiner. Yo, that is a goated name. Josh Jacobs needs to hurry up and sign a contract so they can tear it up on the field. That's what she said. Oh, I am holding a release, Brandon the Ruiner. Vic Sacramento, Abstract, Raider, tell a friend to tell a friend. Come on, son. My dog, Cane Town, Love Seat, Raider, my brother. Planet Raider representative, we got love, man. Yo, listen, my guy, Wasted. We finna smoke the Russell Herbert Mahomes pack. I don't want to hear it. Joe Capital Ramos, you already know, man. My guy, Jalen Harris, here we go. Don't be the wet blanket, Jalen. I am happy and disappointed. Happy for the signings of Peters, but I'm also upset that Jacobs literally left Vegas and won't be back for who knows how long, which scares me a little. Yeah, you know what, man? Look. Let me drink my Gatorade Zero. Shout out to Gatorade. But in all seriousness, at this point, right, we got to deal with who's in camp, who's not. That's what we got. That's what we got to deal with. We can't be dealing with who's not here, bro. Josh has got to do what he's got to do for his family. I don't want to keep talking about it, bro, because, you know, we've already beat that subject to death. We got real football coming up. We got guys in camp. We got other things, man. We got guys that got to go out there. They got to earn them snaps. If Josh ain't going to be here, somebody else step up and earn them snaps. Listen, man, it's the Raiders first. You know, I'm going to be real with you. I love Josh Jacobs. You know what I mean? He showed me so much heart in the last 2 years, man. It's ridiculous. And, you know, so you got to realize something. I'm from a different generation, bro. To me, heart means something, bro. Especially, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of guys who go out there and they talk this shit and they say they got so much heart and they're so dedicated and they be crying and, you know, they suckers and stuff like that. And when it's time for you to be a real leader, you don't be a real leader, bro. But you know what? It means a lot to me, bro, for a guy to shake off injuries and to carry a team the way he's done. And I'm gonna be really real with you, bro. That brother, man, is aces with me forever. No matter what he does, you know, whether he goes off and plays for another team, a part of me will always want to see him do well. I hope that this isn't the last we see of number 28 or number 8 playing for the Raiders, man. So we're going to get off that. This is Marcus Peters time, guys. Let's get focused. We got over 200 in the room. Get wasted with your brother Wasted. My guy, Nate Dogg, best DB room we've had in years. I can see that, bro. I can see that. My guy, at Wasted. Does the Peters signing put on notice David Long Jr. and Sam Webb? Yes, it puts everybody on notice, bro. Because, look, man, y'all got to understand something. The person and the main person in the Raiders building that's put on notice by this signing is not even a player. Who y'all think I'm talking about who got put on notice by this move? I want y'all to tell me in the chat who y'all think got put on notice. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'll let the cat out the bag. Y'all can put it in the chat. You know, we like to make sure that everybody is involved here, right? The man who was put on notice, first and foremost, is one Patrick Graham. Patrick Graham has been put on notice, bro. Like, you guys got to realize something. Look at what happened this offseason as far as the draft goes. How many players have we picked, including our number 1 draft pick this year, on the defensive side of the football? I think we took like seven players on the defensive side of the ball. Look at our free agent signings. Yeah, we signed a couple wide receivers and stuff like that. Yes, we have. But, Joe, most of our signings are defensive signings. Besides Devontae Adams, that big move, our biggest move to date besides Devontae Adams is getting Chandler Jones. Our biggest draft pick to date is drafting, you know what I'm saying? Our young pup out of Texas Tech. Byron Young and all these guys coming over here. Jacorian Bennett, Amari Burney, all of these guys, man, they are loading this defense up. And I'm going to tell you something, bro. They don't want to hear it. What they're doing is they're making Patrick Graham into Larry Graham. And he might be just making a cameo as the Raiders defensive coordinator this year, if any of you old heads get me. Yeah, he might be making a cameo, man. Because let me tell you something, bro. If he don't turn this defense around in a marketable way and get them out of the basement of the National Football League, Patrick Graham is gone. Gone, gone, gone. Because guess what? Raider Nation don't want to hear it. They're tearing his team. They trading guys that some people like, some people don't. Yeah, we trust in the process. But if shit does not go right this year, the nation is going to want blood. Blood. Veritable blood. No more excuses, Pat. No more. This ain't gonna be the Paulie G thing, man. No effing excuses. You got Marcus Peters. Now, I'm going to tell you why the Marcus Peters move makes a whole hell of a lot of sense for the Raiders. The Raiders have a room full of young defensive backs. And to be quite honest with you, if you look at Nate Hobbs has superstar ability. But you know what, man? He needs that vet. He needs that vet, bro. He needs that vet there, man. He's not the guy to be that vet yet. Maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the year that he takes that step forward. But guys, let me tell you something, bro. Marcus Peters, Ja'Cory Bennett, because these are the definites. Ja'Cory Bennett, Nate Hobbs. These guys are definites. Duke Shelley, yeah. They went out and got him. I say Duke Shelley's a definite. David Long Jr. is a former teammate of Marcus Peters. So maybe they could recreate what they had in 2019 with the Rams, which was not great. I think they were the 19th ranked secondary in football. You know what I'm saying? A 19th ranked defense with Aaron Donald on it. But they did well enough. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to make the juxtaposition or the comparison. Not the juxtaposition, but the comparison. I used that in the wrong context. Excuse me. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at Patrick Graham's most successful defense today. I always do this. We got to go back. History repeats itself. When Patrick Graham was at his most successful was when he was with the New York Giants. And you got to look at some of the players that were on that defense. And I think Marcus Peters is going to fill the role of a one James Bradbury. Marcus Peters only been in the league one more year than James Bradbury. I think he's a year older than him. It might be the same. They might be the same age, right? But Marcus Peters will be the James Bradbury of that defense, right? So if you look at who we have, right? Now, right now, we got Nate Hobbs, Duke Shelley, Brandon Faison, Amik Robinson. I think, Amik is going to have an uphill battle to make this team. You know, with all of the guys, the rookies they brought in, Amik's going to have an uphill battle, right? The Giants had James Bradbury, Isaac Yiadom, Darnay Holmes, and they had Ryan Lewis off the bench. And if you look at, let me share my screen with y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Present. Boom, boom, boom. Share screen. Y'all get ready. Can y'all see that? Yes, sir. Now, if you look at James Bradbury's numbers, James Bradbury came into the league in 2016. Played 13 games, 47 tackles, 12 assists, 2 picks. 2017, 66 tackles, 2 interceptions. 2018, 16 games, 58 tackles, 1 pick, 9 sacks. Well, not 1 sack. My bad, guys. 2015 with the Giants. Now, these are the years that matter. 54 tackles. No, 44. I'm sorry. This shit is so small. My old ass eyes. 4 picks. Right? And then the other year he had 3 picks, right? So if we're going to compare him, let's go pull up Marcus Peters' numbers. Now, Marcus Peters had a phenomenal rookie season. 16 games played, 53 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 8 interceptions, man. 2016, 35 tackles, 15 games played, 10 assists, 6 picks, 14 games played, 42 tackles, 5 interceptions. The LA Rams, Jeez, man, he got at it with the Rams. He got at it with the Rams. You know what I mean? He had a little drop off, but he been getting at it his whole career, man. Three interceptions. 2019, 16 games played, 5 picks. 2020 with Baltimore, 4 interceptions, 46 tackles. And then 2020, he got hurt that year at the end of the year. And then last year with Baltimore, 2022, 13 games, 35 tackles, 6 passes defense, 1 interception. Now, this is the good thing about the Marcus Peters that we're getting, right? Now, if you look at, some of his recent games, right? 6 tackles, 2 assists, 8 combos, 1 tackle for loss. The game against Pittsburgh, 1 pass defense, 3 tackles. 2 tackles, 2 assists, 1 pass defense, right? So it looks like if you look at what started happening towards the end of last year, right? He started to, kind of get it back together. It looks like he kind of is falling off a cliff a little bit with that injury. And he was trying to find his way with that defensive coordinator, right? But now, when you really, really look at it, man, he's in a situation where it's more advantageous to his skill set. I think he's going to play well in the Patrick Graham system. I think Patrick Graham does a really good job at, simplifying things for guys. And he's going to put Marcus Peters in a space where he's going to be successful, man. I just worry about the fact that Marcus Peters is a little long in the tooth and we're not getting, the best Marcus Peters, bro. Like, to be honest with you, man, a lot of the times for me, bro, as a Raider fan, we never get the best version of the old player in the last 15, 20 years. Back in the day, that was an old thing with the Raiders where we would rehab guys and they would play better when they came here. But when it comes to former superstar players, we never get their best. And I hope we do. My guy, old school Raider, my brother, keeping the lights on at Raider Nation Unlimited with the first super chat of the day. I know 2 people that are happy the Raiders signed Peters, Mahomes and Herbert. Reminds me of when we got Elvis Toast Patterson. Damn, you remember we got Elvis Patterson, bro? Damn, old school. You just brought back memories, bro. Damn, yo. See, and the thing about Marcus Peters, the reason why I kind of wanted us to go and sign a guy that was a younger guy, to be real with you, man, I want somebody who's going to be here, man. It's a great thing, man, for us to have that veteran presence in the locker room. I hope it pays dividends, but I just have a sneaking feeling, man, that this move is going to live up to our expectations on the field. I think it might help out in the locker room. I think the one good thing about Marcus Peters, and I think this is one of the things that, the guys that come from the Patriots kind of, I think they value this. They value veteran leadership. We have one of the oldest rosters in football, which is surprising. You wouldn't think we would because we have so many rookies and stuff. But, you have guys like Brandon Bolden and, and it's an average, right? So, our backup quarterback is 198 years old. And, the guys right across the wire, it's official. Marcus Peters signs a 1-year deal with the Raiders. Y'all know that. There aren't any contract details available. I will tell you by the end of the show. I am sure that this shit is going to come through pretty soon. But my guy, Hard Conversations, thank you, Wasted. You remind us that football is about fun, not fanaticism. The nation is wild. Thank you, my brother. My brother, the Kingpin, is in the place. Docs, what it is. What it is, Docs. What it is. Listen, the soothsayer himself is in a place to be. The man predicted this months ago. Shout out to Graf, man. Shout out to Graf. Yeah, we remember Larry, Charlie Brown, but we're not going into this wormhole of despair. We are bringing positivity, my brother Walt. We cannot be the old guys in the room, putting a wet blanket on this move. This move is nothing but right for all the young brothers we got in this corner room. Marcus Peters can do nothing but help them. And if he does nothing else, right, even if he's not in the feature role with this team, Marcus Peters is going to bring something that has been missing from the Raiders locker room ever since Charles Woodson left. He's going to bring a dog in that locker room. He is going to bring a dog. And we need that in that secondary. Had they done that ring around the rosy shit with Marcus Peters on the field, he would have got thrown out the game. And I would have loved every minute of it. My guy, Big Ragu, thank you. Speak positivity in the air. Let's hope he is more Eric Allen and less Elvis high stakes Patterson. Bro, that is a goated picture. The big ragu, Carmine from Laverne and Shirley. My God. Damn. Brought it back, man. My guy, Ray Busby. Yo, we got over 330 in the room. Get wasted with your brother, wasted, man. So let me ask y'all a question, man. What do y'all think? My guy, Brandon Arunin. You think the rookie tight end is going to do better than Hooper? See, listen, I shouldn't even have read that, Brandon Arunin. You are taking the conversation somewhere where it does not need to be right now, Brandon. We're going to get back to that question. I'm going to put a star on this. We're going to get back to that, y'all. So, y'all, look, man. So what are y'all thinking, man? So when I'm looking at this, right, and I'm looking at this Raiders secondary, man, I'm looking at, Patrick Graham having a situation where he has guys that he can put in multiple situations. I think the one thing that has been missing from this Raider secondary for the last couple of years is a guy that when he gets his phalanges on the football, he catches it and intercepts the damn football. That has been severely missing, and I'm going to be honest with you. That is one thing that I love Marcus Peters for. Marcus Peters, when he's anywhere around the football, good things happen. So that's one great thing. Another great thing about Marcus Peters, man, because you guys know I have this weird relationship with us signing injured players. That's my personal thing. I don't particularly like guys that are coming off of injuries because they never seem to get any healthier with the Raiders. One of the only guys that has been an injury-prone guy, and he wasn't really super injury-prone, or a guy that didn't live up to the dream who came to the Raiders in the recent past and done really well, has been on the offensive side of the football. And, that's been, Michael Crabtree. Michael Crabtree came here, he showed up and showed out for us. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Marcus Peters can have that same kind of effect when Crab got here. Wait a minute. How I feel is the Raiders have Peters and the 31 other teams don't. John Q, thank you for being Captain Obvious. I love the in-depth analysis from you, brother. Appreciate you. I'm sorry, I'm not really talking that much. I got a burp. There we go. Oh, my God. It's crazy, man. So let me get back to it. Guys, my God, defend the shield. We going to have that swagger back. Raiders. Guys, look, man, the swagger cool. Listen, faith without works is bull. I'm cool with the swagger. I love the swagger. I'm a swaggy dude myself, even though my shirt is wrinkled, man. That has nothing to do with anything. I want the play on the field, man. I really could care less about the swagger, bro. Real shit, man. The swagger, the mystique, all that stuff is great. But we get into a place now with this Raider organization, man, where we need for people to show up and show out and play fucking well for us, man. My guy, Bill Gates, wasted my brother. In your humble opinion, who starts opposite of him in the slot? Hobbs or Bennett? I'm going to be real with you, bro. I think it's Duke Shelley, bro. I think that Nate Hobbs is going to be a guy that they're going to try to develop into an outside corner. They're going to at least take a swing at it again. Last year, they didn't really get a good swing at it because he got hurt early. So I think it's going to be Nate Hobbs, Marcus Peters. It's going to be Duke Shelley in the slot. And I think that, Jacorian Bennett is going to get his feet wet the right way. They're going to bring him in the right way. And if one of those guys start getting toasted, then you're going to see things move around. My God. Jalen Harris, do you think you also signed Troy Hill too or no? To be honest with you, I would love to see them sign Troy Hill. I would prefer the Troy Hill signing because he's younger and he's healthier. You know what I'm saying? I actually like Troy Hill. See the thing is that, we got all of these guys on our roster that, we have anointed because they did all right in preseason. Guys like Bryce Cosby and guys like that. Meek had a good play for us last year, bro. But I'm all for competition because, listen, the way Patrick Graham's defense works, it is a secondary driven scheme because he has so many multiple schemes and he needs guys to be in the different positions at certain times. So you need versatile, smart players who make plays on the football in space. So I'm all for them going out there and getting, the mixture of guys that's going to get this done. The thing for me is that we don't really know who that's going to be, but I'm glad that they're bringing more corners in. The one thing that I'm a little worried about is why they waited so late to make these moves. Is there something that they're not seeing in the building that they were looking for previously that they thought they had in the building that they don't now? That's one of the main things, like, because the way they've signed defensive backs, you know, they've signed so many DBs. I'm thinking to myself, like, man, why not go out and try to get more of a high-end guy? You know what I mean? Like, why not go get a higher end kind of a play? Now, Marcus Peters would fit that bill a few years ago. At this point, he's more of a journeyman, older, injury-prone guy. So, I love the fact that Marcus Peters is Marshawn's cousin. He's a lifelong Raider fan. He's from Oakland. He's got the swagger. All of those things are great. It makes me feel good as a fan, right? But schematically and football-wise, it does not make me feel good because that shit does not make plays on the field. So my thing is, if they felt like they had this gaping hole at corner, why wasn't corner something that they went out there and spent big for as opposed to a slot wide receiver? You know what I'm saying? I would have rather them going out and go sign an all-pro younger corner than Jacoby Myers. That's what I would have preferred. Fredo, you ain't missed nothing, bro. What it is, man. Tia Flame. Bennett plays a lot like Marcus Peters. Very aggressive. One of it's going to be like Chandler Jones / Tyree Wilson on mentorship. I hope so, bro. I hope that, bro, I hope that the way that we drafted and the mixture of veterans that we brought in is more of a heterogeneous mixture, man. Something to where it is seamless. Something to where it's a great mixture with these guys are getting the tutelage and they're growing and improving as young players. And also we have veterans that are productive that can fill in those gaps until these young guys are ready. That's my biggest thing, man. That's my biggest thing, man. That's what I'm hoping for, man. T. Severe, what is the deal, bro? Swagger don't mean ish if you out there getting cooked. My sentiments exactly, my brother. Raider Ray, what it is. I'm glad you're high on Duke Shelley. I think he cracks into some serious playing time. Really like how they've loaded up this room and making these guys compete, bro. And see, that's the thing for me, man, that I love that we're doing now. The previous regime, they spent big in certain areas, and then they tried to kind of bargain basement shop in places that mattered. And we would get exposed every year for that. And I don't think that's going to happen with this secondary. I think they have a lot to choose from talent-wise. And I think there are going to be some people that we're going to see that get cut, that are no longer going to be here, that we're going to be upset. I think that's a good thing, bro. I think if, the season starts and guys are getting cut, we're like, oh, damn, they got rid of him. That's a good thing because that means that, whoever they kept should be better than the guy we let walk out of the door. See, guys like Amik Robertson, I like Amik, man. I hope he makes the team, but I wouldn't be shocked if he doesn't now. Having Marcus Peters just turned up the dial on everybody by walking in the building from day one. And that's a great, great thing, man. My guy, Brandon Scott. B. Scott, what it is, bro? What it is. Trex Lord, I'm more concerned about the linebackers more than corners. See, Trex Lord, you got to understand something, man. Patrick Graham is a guy who, in his scheme, for the most part, uses one linebacker. A lot of the times, he runs a look where he has a 3-safety look. When he was with the New York Giants, he ran this same kind of a look, and Jabril Peppers went absolutely wild. Now, I don't know if we have that safety on our roster. You know what I mean? That guy that can kind of be that box kind of safety to play like a third, like almost like a wheel linebacker. I don't think Marcus Epps is that guy. Marcus Epps isn't, he's a good tackler. I don't know if you can play him up at the line of scrimmage that close. We have Isaiah Paul-Mile, and this is a guy I'm very, very high on. This is a guy that I see making a roster. I'd be shocked if he doesn't. Isaiah Paul-Mile, bro, is a guy that put on some weight. He's a physical guy, and I'm not just saying that because of his last name. He's a big physical safety, and he's also a guy that can get his hips around and stay with a Travis Kelce for some reasonable amount of time, yo. Oh, my God, my brother, Justin Sane is in a place to be. What's up, my guy? Let's see what Peters has to offer. If he doesn't work out with him as a starter, it's a depth piece. He can help the younger guys town business. My dog saying what Justin saying, y'all go over there and subscribe to him. If y'all are into, old school, hairband metal, heavy metal. He is a rock aficionado. Go support the brother Justin Sane. And my guy, Raider John, what it is, man? What's good, bro? I think the strategy is to get a pass rush so good that the corners don't have to cloak them through 7 solid seconds, which is why we didn't make corner a necessity but a need. Now, see, this is the thing, Raider John. I understand that, but the wide receiver play is so good. And the way these guys in the National Football League scheme and get guys in space, a lot of times you don't even get 7 seconds. The ball is out of this guy's hands in 3 or 4. And you got to have a guy that's going to be able to make plays on the ball, break on the ball, knock that ball down before it gets there. Because, man, let me tell you something, man. Some of these schemes are deadly, man. Some of these schemes are deadly. Now, that pass rush, man, I understand what you're saying, right? The thing is that if we're depending on 2 rookies to totally change the complexion of our defensive line without going and getting another, higher end defensive back, so it's a flawed metric to me. Now, a guy that I'm really, really high on, man, and the 3 guys I'm really, really high on is Byron. I'm very, very high on Chris Smith. That's the guy I'm the highest on, and Ja'Cory and Bennett. I'm very, very high on them. I expect for them guys to come in and show dividends right away. Now, with Tyree Wilson, I just have this thing. Until you're on the field and you're healthy, I have no evaluation. I have no expectations for you until I know that you're on the field, you're healthy, you're ready to go, you'll be playing. Your ability is your availability. We all know that. Yeah, Chris Smith is a guy that I'm looking to be that third safety. But to be honest, Ray, I think Chris Smith might be a guy, man, that can come in and take some major, major snaps away from Trayvon Martin, bro. I really do. I think Chris Smith is a dog. He's a leader. And to me, and I know y'all going to cook me for this, man. You know who he reminds me of? Y'all going to cook me, bro. I know y'all are. I'm not even going to say who he reminds me of, but he reminds me of a Pro Bowl safety. Let me tell you like that. And I think Chris Smith is going to be a Pro Bowler. Ruben, high stakes Russ, my dog. Amari Burnett gives me Nate Hobbs vibes. Both shocking picks. Good athletes with big personalities. Going to have a chance to make plays on 3rd down and early. Listen, I hope so. Because that's another Band-Aid that's put on that linebacker core. A young former defensive back that was converted to linebacker that can be versatile and can cover. I just hope that he is the guy that I think he can be. Amari Burney, bro, one of his best games. You got to check out his game against Georgia, bro. He went absolutely bonkers, man. I'm very, very, very high on Amari Burney, man. Salute, Waster. I think Amik still makes this roster. I think he's going to shock some people because he'll be rotating the DB now. Gotti got it, my dog. What it is, man? Where you been, Gotti? Thing is, bro, look, it doesn't seem like, because they keep going out and signing all these 5'11" guys, 5'9" guys. It doesn't seem like they have a premium on size when it comes to, and pause if necessary, when it comes to their DBs, right? But the thing about that is that when you talk about a guy like Amik Robertson, bro, this is an undersized dude. And he got the heart of a lion, man. He made some plays for us when they pissed him off. But the thing is, I don't know if Amik Roberts can play the way he did against Denver consistently. The key to success in the NFL is consistency, man. I really believe, because you got some guys that have been drafted. I really believe because you got some of the bigger guys here that have had some more footage and some more kind of playing time and snaps at a higher level across the National Football League, and they were actually brought here. I think they have a leg up on Amik Roberts because I feel like if they believed in Amik, they wouldn't have went out and signed this many defensive backs because they're not doing that to move Nate Hobb off of his square. JR, Chris Smith reminds me of Buda Baker. That is exactly who he reminds me of, Chris Smith. And I didn't want to say it, but he reminds me of Buda Baker, man. I think we got a gem in Chris Smith, man. I really, really do, bro. Opportunity is there for who wants it. We haven't this much competition at all level in years. And Charles Washington, that is the thing that has made me excited for what's going on here. There are a lot of things that I don't like, bro. But, man, there's a whole lot that I do. And I'm glad that, defensively, man, there has been a real concerted effort to bring this defense up to the level of the offense. I'm telling you, man. Wasted. Go out on a limb. Predict how many interceptions. Oh, man, listen. If Marcus Peters starts 15 games, he will have at least 4 interceptions. Guaranteed. Because he's going to get tested. Nobody's staying away from Marcus Peters, bro, at this point in his career, unless he makes them respect him. So people are going to test Marcus Peters early and often. I think he's going to get 2 quick interceptions early in the regular season. And to be honest with you, with Russell Wilson playing quarterback for the Denver Broncos, bro, Russ is always known to throw one up or two. Now, I think Russ is going to shock a lot of people. I think the Broncos are going to be a lot better this year. I think Russell Wilson is going to be a lot better. If you have one of the greatest coaches of all time and a guy who was on a Hall of Fame trajectory together, even if he's getting older, I think that Sean Payton is going to bring that greatness out of Russell Wilson, especially bringing him down a notch and making him humble. But I think Russell Wilson is always good for a pick or two. T. Severe with another fucking great comment. Chris Smith reminds me of Quandre Diggs. That's another one, bro. That's another one. Clint Westwood. Yeah, Buddha's a 4-4 guy. Chris Smith is like a 4-6 guy. But it's more so like his style of play, bro. It's his style of play. And I think Chris Smith, man, is a guy who is a lot faster, like on the field, than his 40 time would suggest, man. He knows where he's supposed to be, man. He's excellent, excellent guy, man. My guy, Wasted, you know you going Thanos ape shit if Tyree Wilson has a slow start. Word to Barco. You already know. It's going to be like the snap, bro. Yo, look, man. I'm going to be positive, bro. Look, y'all got to realize something, man. We passed on Jalen Carter, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, it's just, I'm like, God damn, are we doing this again, bro? Are we doing this again? Like, come on, man. My guy Hammer in the place. Salute. Brother, man, I got my bros in here. Oh, damn, my brother Halo's in a place to be. Salute, my brother. Halo, man, where you been, bro? Where you been? Where have you been, Halo? Halo, I am upset. I need to hear from you, bro. I was going to call you the other day, too, bro. Reach out, bro. Yo, my guy, William Irwin, in a place to be. Yo, man, William, my dog. Yo, man, you look thrilled in your picture, too, man. Smith has a high football IQ. You are absolutely correct, my dog. Sean Johnson. Wasted, we signed Edgeworth or Isaac Rochelle. Sean Johnson, that is a nothing move. Go sit in the corner, Sean Johnson. What is going on? My guy, shout out to Happy Dad. Listen, Happy Dad turned wasted talent into an angry dad. I'm going to tell y'all something, bro. I was upset, man. I was upset we didn't draft Jalen Carter. I didn't give a shit who the hell we drafted after that. I was gonna kick holes all through it because I was not in my right mind. Happy Dad, you need to let people know that is not just Seltzer. The hell is wrong with you guys over there? Got it. Byron Young and Tillery on them third downs are gonna allow Crosby, Jones, and Wilson to cook. Hopefully, if Jerry Tillery doesn't do any stupid shit and gets a penalty, let's hope. Let's freaking hope. Jerry Tillery, man. I hope they throw him out on the trash like the bum he is. It's an effing moron. Wilson is going to completely itch the bed this year. Mark my words. Steady in game 2. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. So, all right, guys, let's get this thing. I got a little indigestion going on here, man. So it's the reason why I'm kind of, I'm not as loquacious as I normally am, and I'm very, very sorry. I'm trying to catch my damn breath, man. But it's like I feel like I'm about to Earl or some shit. Is weird, man. I'm gonna have to stop this live, man. Daniel Malero, Sean Payton is mid. He underachieved with an all-time great QB. He is not changing anything for the Broncos. So look, let me get to this, right? Sean Payton. We're not trying to say that Sean Payton is like Bill Walsh, but what he is he is one of the better offensive minds and one of the better NFL coaches. The one thing about the Denver Broncos is they've had some really bad coaching in the last few years. They really have. And they have a lot of talent over there, man. A lot of talent. And I'm going to tell you something. Sean Payton is going to improve the Denver Broncos. If you don't believe that, you just being a homer, bro. Chief Rocker, my guy. If anything, Peters will bring that voice that underperforming players need to hear. And that's what you need. You need a guy that's going to come in here and hold these guys accountable, and that's in the defensive secondary. I know Max is a dog. He's a leader. I know Chandler's a dog. He's a leader, but that's up in the front. You need that guy in the back that's going to say, hey, get it the fucking together, man. You getting cooked. I love it, man. Yo, I agree. Gary Payton is definitely greater than Sean Payton, man. Come on, it's Gary. That's the glove, man. Young with the early setback. Now, guys, what do you guys think about, Tyree Wilson? I mean, I'm hearing that Tyree Wilson is going to be available all through camp. They're being cautious with him. I'm glad they're being cautious with him. I'm glad that they're taking their time bringing a young guy along. I don't want him to come out here hurt. But the only thing is for me, bro, this gives me shades of draft picks past. This gives me shades of DJ Hayden. This gives me shades of a lot of guys who shall remain nameless that we have drafted that didn't perform for us because they were hurt initially. Oh my God, man, that's not a favor at all. Big favor, bro. Can I get a shout out to my youngest daughter, Alicia, on getting her associate's degree? Yo, shout out to Hard Conversations' daughter getting her associate's, getting her education on. Shout out to her. Congratulations. And keep on going and get that bachelor's, get that master's, get that doctorate, and get that money, girl. Shout out to you, Alicia. Oh, man, we out here making things happen in my chat. I told y'all we got the smartest chat in Raider Nation, bro. The smartest chat and the smartest children in Raider Nation, man. Who was the vet in the linebacker room? Hot Beavers? That right there is the biggest problem right there because Robert Spillane is the vet in the linebacker room. Robert Spillane, and if you look at it, Divine Diablo is now becoming a veteran. He a young OG. That's the guy with all of the time. I think that, to be real with you, man, I think Spillane and Divine Diablo are going to be the guys that get most of the snaps at linebacker. I don't think you're going to see a lot of these other linebackers play a whole lot. Yo, and can we get some congratulations to Alicia, yo? Could we please? Hey, y'all, do me a favor in the chat. Everybody throw up graduation caps. And if y'all got a freaking emoji keyboard, your old school, Clint Westwood, Walt, I know y'all are older guys, so y'all don't do the emoji stuff. But everybody else, give me some graduation emojis for our girl Alicia, man. And yo, and yo, that's true. That is true. Yo, I forgot. Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones is really gonna be that will linebacker that we need. Our linebacker core, really low key, bro. Our linebacker core is gonna be all right. So, guys, let me ask y'all a question. Man. See, that's what I love to see, man. We got the graduation caps in a place. My dog, Ruben Russ, see, congratulations, graduate, man. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate that, man. That's dope, man. My guy, man. Gorell is in a place, man. That's dope, man. But, yo, the Raiders definitely officially have Chandler as a linebacker. So there goes that voice right there, right? So you have a guy that's going to show them how to set that edge, how to get to the quarterback. Is going to improve their football IQ, which I love. And we got two linebackers. You got Robert Spillane, who is a downhill thumper kind of linebacker, right? And you have Divine Diablo, that's that Swiss Army knife. That's that athletic young guy that can get after it. So I love it, man. I love it. Bill Gates, what's Duke Shelley's best traits? Listen, man. Duke Shelley, man, is a guy that's very, very hard for me to evaluate, man, because a lot of what Duke Shelley, had going on last year, he did it at the end of the season. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's an aberration. Man. You know what I mean? I like Duke Shelley, man. I mean, Duke Shelley, man, even coming out of college and stuff like that, he's a Kansas State guy. I was a real big Duke Shelley guy, man, if you can get him late. I mean, he was a good player, man, I think, man. He's very feisty, though. I like that about him. He's a fighter. He fights for every inch, man. And I love those little guys that got that chip on their shoulder, man. He was a top 25. He was a top 25 prospect, too. And if you guys are asking me Duke or Meek, because they're kind of very similar guys, around the same size and stuff like that. And I love the fact that Duke competes, man. He had like 11 pass breakups, in college, man, and his senior year. So, I love Duke Shelley, man. I think Duke Shelley, I give it to him, even though Amik is the incumbent Raider and I like Amik, I give it to Duke Shelley over Amik. I think Duke Shelley has done more, you know what I mean, with the time he's been given and the snaps he's been given to Amik Robinson. I really do, man. Sean Johnson, breaking news. Jordan Schultz says it's a 1-year deal up to $5 million for Marcus Peters. Great move, man. Great move. Roderick Teamer, do you think he would step and do good? Look, see, the thing about Roderick Teamer, if he's a guy that they value in their safety room, I think Roderick Teamer is going to get cut. But the difference between Roderick Teamer and a lot of these other safeties is Roderick Teamer is a guy that they value a lot on special teams, right? So if they value him as one of their special team aces, he's probably going to primarily be that. But if you're talking about Roderick Teamer making his team as a safety, I think his days as a Raider is over. We pick up another linebacker at final cuts before the season starts. Product purpose, that's a possibility, bro. But I'm telling you, I think at linebacker they're done because Chandler Jones is taking up so much of their cap space, and they have him slotted as a linebacker. There goes their big time, there goes their big time acquisition at linebacker is Chandler Jones, because Tyree Wilson will definitely be playing with his hand on the ground all the time, Wasted. Shelley outside, Hobbs in the slot, or Hobbs on the outside. Look, man, Nate Hobbs is playing on the outside. Nate Hobbs is a guy that played a lot on the outside in college anyway. Nate Hobbs is a guy, bro, that has that frame to be outside. He has the build of a number one corner, and they're going to try to make him that by hook or crook. This is the year, this is the line of demarcation to see if Nate Hobbs can be that player. Now, if Nate Hobbs can't be that player, you can best believe by the middle of the season they will move him back in the slot, and he'll live there and do great. He'll live there and do great. My guy, Austin Ogbar, became a member of the channel today. Shout out to my man, Austin. He is a member of the Wasted Talent Army, and it will be most splendiferous this year. The membership perks will be picking up. They will be sick and silly and crazy. I'm telling y'all right now, you got to join that Wasted Talent membership, y'all, because shit is going to get live this year. I'm going to have a lot of exclusive content. We're going to be raffling off T-shirts. We're going to have rug burns. We're going to have all kinds of stuff going on here. Wasted. Do you see Palmalo step up this? Yes, I do. I see Palmalo being a guy that Patrick Graham makes a star. I think he has the exact skill set that Patrick Graham is looking for that third safety. I think he gets so many snaps, bro, that we're going to look at him as a starter. I really, really believe that. If we go get a linebacker, Rashawn Evans is 27, 159 tackles last year. If we were to add one more linebacker, that'd be a great move, bro, but it don't seem like the kind of move that this organization is willing to make. They don't seem like it's weird, man, but they went out and got one linebacker, and we needed way more than that. Way more. Where do I see Faison? I see Faison possibly, I got to look at his contract, but I see Faison maybe not being with this team. Oh, you heard the wrong birds. You heard it. I messed that one up, Dad. I know you got dirt on me, doggy. Pause. Ruben Russ, it's not as easy as just moving Nate back to the slot. He'll be better. Gus Bradley and PG saw things different from their slot. And that's another thing, Ruben Russ, and that's a great comment, bro. Playing slot for Patrick Graham might not equate to the same level of success as it did for playing for Gus Bradley. You know what I'm saying? With that cover three. It's a totally different skill set. Totally different skill set. I like the pieces we're building on defense, and the line is healthy, and we are mobile, agile, and hostile. My guy, Big Mike Raider, in the place. What it is. My brother Van City is in a place to be. He's in full daddy mode right now with the youngin' at home. Shout out to my brother Van City Raider. My man Jose Toscano Wasted. You think Palmalo could play a role like Hufanga for the 49ers, bro? We can only fucking hope. We can only hope. Hufanga is a damn near all-pro, man. That guy is phenomenal, bro. If Isaiah Palmalo turns into that, man, we lit. If he turns into that with the guys we got up front, bro, we got a top 15 defense, bro. I hope so, Jose Toscano. From your lips to God's ears. What definitely do you think will be best? What defense do you think will be best in AFC West? I think it could be the Raiders, then Denver, then KC, and last year. Bro, look, man, it's very hard to tell. But I tell you what, just from 1 to 11, those other teams, they have a lot of talent from 1 to 11, bro. Like if you look at the Chargers, man, you got Bosa and Khalil Mack booking in each other. You got Derwin James out there. You got J.C. Jackson outside, who was a flop last year, but I think J.C. Jackson will pay dividends more for them this year. They got a lot of talent over there. Make no mistake about it. The Kansas City Chiefs had a Super Bowl defense last year with a bunch of young guys on it that are only going to get better this year. And the Denver Broncos have a great secondary, but there are a lot of things that would be desired up front. So, look, man, and with us, man, we have Max Crosby. I'm calling it now. Max Crosby will be Defensive Player of the Year this year. He will be Defensive Player of the Year. If the Raiders are not garbage truck juice, we will be okay. Y'all stupid, yo. Yo, DeMarcus Webb, you are going in the corner. You are going on timeout. I am not reading that trash. My dog. With McDaniels in the place, I feel like the final 53 is going to be impossible to predict for all of the nation. It will be, bro. And I actually am happy for that. I hate those years where I knew where we had, some okay players here, and then we got a bunch of fucking scrubs, and we knew who the scrubs were. I don't feel like there's any scrubs. I feel like, bro, we got some guys that are all going to compete. Everybody's going to get competition at every level, man. Yo, all we have at this moment is potential, bro. But you know what? That's the currency of hope. That is why every year we come out every year and we break this team down and we get excited for the season because hope springs eternal this time of year. But there have been years for this organization that I've gone through where hope didn't spring eternal. I knew we were going to be terrible. I think with this regime, man, it is a great, great thing, man. It's a great thing that we got so many young guys in the building, man. So many. Casper, did y'all see Hobbs miss that fly ball and take it right to the face? Pause, Casper. Whew. He definitely isn't a softball superstar. Hey, man, it happens, man. Shit, Kirby Puckett's career got ended by getting hit in the face. My breakout player is going to be Drake Thomas. Keith England, a lot of people are saying that, bro, but Drake Thomas got to make the roster first, bro. Keith, you got to make the roster first. I got to see Drake Thomas take some snaps in preseason before I just go on his Drake Thomas train. Like Drake Thomas. Love Drake Thomas. Great in college. Got to see, that lack of size at the NFL level, how that's going to translate. Does he have the strength to be able to set the edge and play and hold his position? My guy, Raider Q. Love how this regime is keeping things under wrap. This is going to be a sneaky good team. Wasted. I believe so, too. I said that yesterday on our live yesterday, man. I believe that this team is going to be a lot better than people think. The one caveat of that is that you got to make sure that if Josh isn't here, that you get the production out of the running back by committee situation. If you get that production, bro, this is going to be a team to reckon with, man. This is going to be a team to reckon with. And guys, listen, man, we almost an hour into this thing. I've been rambling on and on and on and on. But we got to get into the wasted word of the day. Conundrum. An intricate and difficult problem. Conundrum. Now, I think we have a conundrum with the whole Josh Jacobs thing. Because this team is definitely going to be a run-first team. It has to be, especially with Jimmy GQ coming off of having a Liz Frank injury. You don't want to have him dropping back and throwing the ball and putting him in harm's way, i.e. Kyle Shanahan. So we are going to need this running offense to carry 45% of the load. And we're in a conundrum. What's going to happen with the Josh thing? Now, we've talked about this ad nauseum. He has left. I don't think the Raiders and him are going to really be reaching out to each other, and it's a very, very sad occasion, man. But we better hope that Zeus and Britton Brown and all of these guys we got here are going to be able to carry the load because we are going to need that run game big time. And that was the wasted word of the day. My guy, G.A. Patriot, wasted. Ready for that opening kickoff? Magic Day every year. Who's your starting front seven in a 4-3 and 3-4? Now, Max, Tyree, Bilal Nichols, Byron Young, Devon Diablo, Robert Spillane, Chandler Jones. There you go right there, bro. There you go. Those are my guys right there. Arn Thomas and Perriman the same size. Not sure about the arm length. Yeah, they're about the same size. But the thing is, do they had is they game the same size? You know, can Drake Thomas play? I mean, Denzel Perriman got some big shoes to fill. Can he play with the speed and strength the way that Denzel Perriman has been able to? Yo, when you guys compare these guys, you make these player comparison, you got to look at the game, not the name. Look at the game. DJ, Lenny, Danger, what it is, man. Appreciate you, bro. I am wonderful and splendiferous. Yeah, way with the braid. No love for Tillery at all. Look, and I'm a Notre Dame guy. I think Jerry Tillery gets cut. F him. He ain't starting. Wasted. Do you think we will run more dime packages this year? We play 6 of the top 10 pass. Yes, I think we do. We have to, bro. I think that's the reason why we went big on defensive backs. You know, Patrick Graham plays in really a lot of sub packages that are very similar to a dime. You know what I mean? He's rarely ever in his base defense. If you would like to say what his base defense is really a 3-4, right? But Patrick Graham plays a lot of dime. He did that with the Giants. I see that because it's easy to have defensive backs on the field kind of beat linebackers than it is for linebackers to turn up field and cover people down deep down the field. It's easier to have more DBs on the field, man. So I could definitely see that, man. Tilly will start next to the rookie DT, not over Bilal Nichols. Bilal Nichols is going to make noise this year. Yo, you can take that shit to the bank. That is a stone cold lead pipe fact if I've ever seen one. Bilal Nichols will be starting. Remember that. See, Alec 11, I just wish, man, that these guys that we have can develop into that. That's what I really want us to see. Like a lot of us Raider fans, we impatient. I'm trusting the process of a development. Not just the whole process, but the process of watching these young pups develop. That is what I am into. Because what we haven't done a lot in the last 20 years, and that is the pinnacle reason why we have not won a lot, is because we are not developing our young pups from within. There are a lot of guys who have left this building who have gone on to have careers, and I don't want that to happen again. I want the Devon Diablos of the world to become perennial starters for us. This is what I want, man. If Josh doesn't sign, who do you think they will sign to fill him shoes and run? I think the answers to replacing Josh Jacobs is in our building already. They're not going to sign anybody. Keith England, you can't play zone defense against Patrick Mahomes or Justin Herbert. They would just eat us up. Bro, I'm going to be real with you. People say that, man. You can if you have the proper players. If you have the guys that can fulfill that role for that scheme. I think that's a lot of what Patrick Graham was alluding to. He didn't have guys that were fast enough, that can cover, that were smart enough. Now, hopefully you got them. But the one thing that we've gotten out of the way is we've gotten the excuses out of the way for Patrick Graham. And believe you me, like I said earlier in this show, if this shit doesn't turn around this year, this will be the last year of Patrick Graham's tenure. Because, there has to be blood. If Mark Davis is going to be patient, he can't be patient all the way around and trot the same fucking crew back out there next year. Kid Raider, we need safeties to turn up this year. We need safeties to turn up every year, brother. Yes, we do, man. We definitely do. Guys, look, man, hold on. Y'all want me to stay on a little long? Because if not, we almost at an hour. I'm going to go get some hydration. I need some water, bro. I am like a dead. I was out in the sun all day. Kicking my ass. The sun was kicking my ass, man. I need to go get some hydration, brother. Yo, I think Young isn't going to start. He might later in the year, but I think he's going to start, bro. That is a guy that I think that's my reaction, bro. I've always thought he's going to start. Oh, here we go. We got a troll. Dominator XXX42. The NFL is scripted. Well, you know what, Dominator? My game has gotten really, really well, man, over these years, bro. My game has gotten really, really, really well, man. and I got my block game up, man. So we gonna get you out of here, Dominator. You're blocked. Get the F out of here. That negative bullshit. You are blocked. No, no, no. No, no, no. Blocked. Just call me Mutombo. No, no, no. Not in my house. You get the F out of here. Banned. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, that was just too good. Listen, the block party is going to be sick and silly this year, man. It'll be blocking all year. Come in with that effing nonsense. Oh, my God, yo. Oh, my God. We getting out of here. Hey, guys, look. We ain't going to stay on much longer. We had it for an hour, yo. Y'all have a wonderful night, man. This has been a splendiferous and praiseworthy episode of Raider Nation Unlimited. Marcus Peter is in the place to be. Let's effing go. Y'all, listen to me. I think Graph's going live again later. Hammer will be going live. Shieldmore is in full effect. You know how we do, man. Go over there and get that content. The content. You're damn right to get off my lawn moment. You are damn right. Damn right. And yo, y'all know what I gotta say, man. What do I always say? Y'all know I'm old. Y'all know I'm old. Y'all know I'm old. Then they go to message. Y'all know I'm old. But y'all know what I say every freaking episode. What's coming next, y'all? Y'all put it in the chat.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all have a fucking terrific night, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Peace, man. Love all of y'all, man.
Peace.